Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a game made by Koji Igarashi, the guy who basically defined modern Castlevania, and this was his big return, a full-scale gothic Metroidvania that was pitched as the spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night. And despite all of that, it kind of just came and went. Hey everybody, it's Benchmouse with the Large Lad Studios channel, and this is the start of a new series called You Probably Missed. Today, I want to talk about why Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is way better than most people give it credit for, where it shines, where it stumbles, and if it's actually worth playing or not. So we're going to jump right in with the gameplay and exploration. The best thing about Bloodstained, in my opinion, is that it understands the Metroidvania loop perfectly. You explore, you hit a wall, you unlock a new ability, and suddenly the entire map opens up to you in a way you didn't expect. The game constantly encourages you to poke around areas you probably shouldn't be in yet. You know, it's got that feeling of, I don't think I should be here, but let's see what happens anyways. And when you do a sequence break or find a shortcut early, it feels earned and not like an accident. I think my favorite part of the game is probably the combat and build variety. The combat is where it really separates itself in my opinion. You're not locked into like one play style. You got swords, great swords, daggers, whips, spears, guns, and that's all before you even get into the shard system. In the game, you've got conjure shards, manipulative shards, directional shards, passive shards, familiar shards, and skill shards. And each one of them you can kind of just mix and match and make your own build. It all kind of works together. There's no right or wrong way to play. It's kind of just you having fun and getting creative, you know? You can build around magic and like raw damage, summons, mobility. You can break the game if you really want. Two players can play Bloodstained the right way and have completely different builds, and that's one of its biggest strengths in my opinion. This game does feature a little bit of character customization, so if that's your thing, you got a little bit of that going on with the fun builds, all kinds of creative options, and you unlock more as you go. Definitely a little feature that I did appreciate. Next up, we have the music. At any time you're exploring, just take a second and just appreciate the music. It nails that gothic, melancholic tone without feeling repetitive. Certain tracks will stick with you long after you leave an area. This is one of the games where the atmosphere does a lot of the heavy lifting, and it works pretty well. Now it's time to be honest and share the things that I disliked about the game. Let's be real, it's not the prettiest. If you look at screenshots, it's not going to look that good. But if you look at like videos or anything where it's in motion, it does a much better job of showcasing the game. Bloodstained has a very specific aesthetic to it. If you can't get used to the art style, you're probably not going to enjoy it too much. The story is okay. It's very anime gothic, very melodramatic, and there's a lot there to justify the gameplay. The characters are more memorable for their aesthetic than their depth. You're not really playing Bloodstained for the mind-blowing narrative. You're just kind of there for the exploration, the combat, and the progression. And that's totally okay. Another real issue is balance. It gives you so much freedom that you can accidentally trivialize large parts of the game. If you grind a little too much or lean into certain shard combinations, the bosses can die a lot faster than were probably intended. You know, sometimes breaking the game is fun, so that could be a good thing if you want. Sometimes it feels like it breaks itself though, so definitely something to watch out for. Don't power farm or anything like that. So Bloodstained Ritual of the Night proves to be a classic Castlevania that doesn't need to be reinvented. It just needs to be respected. This wasn't just a nostalgia project, this was a passionate and deliberate attempt to carry a genre forward when its original creator had abandoned it. And in a lot of ways, it succeeded. If you're a fan of Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow, or just Metroidvanias in general, Bloodstained is absolutely worth your time, especially right now when it's on sale for 75% off. It's $10. If you like Metroidvanias, go ahead and give it a shot. It's not perfect, it's a little rough around the edges, but it's ambiguous, generous, and just generally fun. For me, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a strong 8 out of 10. It's not flawless, but it absolutely delivers on what it set out to be, and then some. If you're watching this and you've already played it, go ahead and let me know what kind of build you ran in the comments, what you thought was fun. I love talking about this game. And if you skipped it, now's probably the best time to go back because it's on sale. This has been You Probably Missed, and yeah, you probably missed this one. I hope you guys like this series, and thank you for watching.